Hello, budgeting buddies, and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another budget with me, and this month we are tackling March. As we say goodbye to winter and hello to spring, it's always important to make sure our finances are in order so we can enjoy all the fun that comes with changing seasons. So, in this video, I am going to be breaking down my budget for the month, sharing some tips and tricks for staying on track as well as exploring ways to save money. So grab your budgeting tools and let's dive in. Okay, guys, so I don't know if you listen to Dr. Lynn Richardson, but she is on YouTube, and every year in March, she has what's called marching orders. So she always talks about marching into your destiny and whatever you plant, you're going to reap. So stick around to the end of this video because I want to give you guys some marching orders for the month of March. So if you don't have a budget, I want to talk about how you can get started because I think it is truly important to have a budget if you are trying to get out of debt and just reach financial freedom. So let's go ahead and take a look at some things that you need to start budgeting for the month of March. Of course, holidays. So we have St. Patrick's Day. So if you are the type of person that celebrates that, then you want to put that in your budget. Then we have spring break. Now, spring break is going to be different for everyone. I know some people have it in March, some people have it in April, but if this is your spring break month, you definitely need to put it in your budget, especially if you are planning a trip or anything that you're planning that's going to cost you money. It needs to go in your budget. If you have any weddings to attend or any anniversaries to get gifts for, please put it in your budget. As always, if there are any family birthdays or gifts that you need to buy, it needs to go in your budget. Of course, if you have children, don't forget to put those child expenses in your budget. We all know they are expensive. And then any other traveling that you're going to do for the month, put it in your budget. So these are some things that I want you to think about as you are creating your budget. And even though we are behind on posting the month of March, you guys already know that it's because I am moving or I have been moving. So I'm just trying to get caught up, and then I want to give you guys some more content. So it is coming, I promise it's coming, more content. So my plan to get 1 month ahead, and I talked to you guys about this last month and probably the month before that, but this is my plan to increase my cushion or my buffer. I started with $1,000. I want to make sure I get at least $5,000 as my cushion. That's going to put me 1 month ahead on my bill so that if something happens, that cushion is there. And I just like to have extra money in my account. I don't like to see it go down to zero. So this is perfect for me. So I started with 1,000, and you can see here, I put another 1,000 in December. I put another 1,000 in January. And you guys, I just put one more $1,000 into my cushion in the month of March. So I'm already up to $4,000. So I am on track to reach my goal in May 2023. So I'm going to put that last deposit in there. So stay tuned because I'm going to let you guys know when that happens. So here are the sheets that I use for my budgeting each month. And don't worry, I'm going to link these below. They're in my Etsy shop. They're also on my website as well. So I use my monthly budgeting tracker, which is what you see here on the left. I also use my budget calendar, which is what you see in the middle. And then I use my expense tracker. So I'm going to be tracking every single transaction. And I do place all of my spending on a credit card, but I use it wisely. So let's go ahead and dive into the budget so that you guys can see exactly where my money is going for the month of March. All right, guys, so here is my budget for the month of March. So as you can see, I've circled March. I've put my income, $4,796.21. And I have some other income coming in for the month of March of $800. Then I have my cushion, $3,016.94. So at the time of the video, I do not have my extra $1,000 for March incorporated into this, but you're going to see when I do my budget closeout, you're going to see that $1,000 come in. So here's the total income for March. So let's break down the fixed expenses, variable, debt, cash envelopes, all of my savings, and my investments. So let's start with fixed expenses. So you probably noticed that I decreased my ties for the month of March, and it's probably going to be like this for a couple of months, unfortunately, but that's okay. Right now it is $250. Okay. And so it is not 10% at the moment, but no worries, we will go back up to what it was before. Okay, so Spotify, $15.99. Uma, which is my landline, $6.83. Then we have Netflix at $15.49. Progressive, $110. And I'm keeping it the same as what it was before because I think my insurance is pretty much the same, even though I don't have renter's insurance anymore. Now I have homeowner's insurance. So I think it's pretty much the same. We're going to see what happens. Okay, I'll update you guys later. Sanitation is $20. So this is something new. I'm budgeting $20 per month because I have to pay for sanitation now every 3 months. So before, when I was renting, my sanitation was included in my water bill. It is no longer included. So every time you guys see a SF, that means this money goes to a sinking fund, and I pay for these things either quarterly or for my car insurance is every 6 months. So that's why it says sinking fund SF. All right, next we have ADT. So remember, I moved from Vivid to ADT. It is a little bit more expensive right now, but I plan to get that cost down the longer I have the alarm system. So $59.99. Then we have AT&T. So now I have fiber. Again, this one is more expensive as well, but it is faster internet. So I'm okay with that. It's $88.17 for the month. Then we have my son's cell phone, $46.16 with Straight Talk. And then Hulu. I am a student, so it is $199 per month. Next, we have our variable expenses. And if you guys want to see my total, you can see those totals there, okay? But we have water. I'm budgeting $60. This month, I'm budgeting for gas 3 times instead of 2 times because, as you know, I moved, so I am further out. I'm in the county now, so I'm driving further each day. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself gas 3 times a month, and we're going to see how that works. But $50 for gas each time, so you're going to see that in there 1, 2, and 3 times. Groceries, we're still going to keep it the same, 2 times a month, but this month we're at $125 each time. Then we have electricity. Right now it is $129 because that's just what I have left over after I budgeted everything else out. My electricity is probably going to be a little bit more, but hopefully everything levels out because something else is probably going to be under. Then we have manicure and pedicure, $50 per month. So typically I get one or the other. So you'll see the total there for variable expenses. Then moving on down to debt. So I told you guys last month that my MOHELA, my student loan debt, has been forgiven, y'all. I'm so excited. I am a teacher. I was on the teacher loan forgiveness program, and so I did get the entire debt forgiven. And I don't know, some of you guys that are watching probably don't like that. Some of you guys that are watching probably love it because you are in the same boat as me. But I'm just super thankful for that debt. It is gone. So basically I wiped out my student loan debt, but then I got more debt because now I'm a homeowner, but that's okay, right? That's a good debt. So next up we have my mortgage. So right now you see that it is $1,500. So the mortgage is actually $2,300, not even, but $2,300 when I round it up, right? you're only going to see $1,500 budgeted each month, because the other $800 is coming from other income, and that other income is sent directly to my account where I'm paying my mortgage. So I just want to be clear on that. My mortgage is not $1,500, it is $2,300, but I have this other income, and instead of me budgeting it into this budget, I just like to separate it like that. So you're going to see $1,500 here. My other debt is my car. As you guys know, I got one last summer, and I'm on track to pay it off. So my goal was to pay it off in a year. So I was trying to do it by August 2023. So I'm going to keep you guys updated. If I don't meet that goal, I'm expecting to have it paid off by December 2023. So I'll keep you updated. Next, we have cash envelopes. So I only have one cash envelope. I'm not an all cash spender. So even though I followed the budget mom and that's what she does, that is not what I do. I like spending on my credit card. I just do. So $40 is what I have going into the cash envelope for my son's haircuts each month. And that's the only cash envelope that I have. Okay. Moving on. I combined my savings and sinking funds. So my sinking funds go into SoFi, and it's $150. And what I do is I take that amount and I disperse it throughout all of my sinking funds that I have in SoFi. So I take the ones that I need the most, or the ones that I need to fund the most, and that's what I fund. Okay. Then we have borrow bank. This is where my son's truck money is going. So I want to buy him a truck for graduation. Right now he's 15. He is a sophomore, so I have some time to save. And right now he is going to be driving. Well, in a couple of weeks when he gets his license, he's going to be driving my old car. So that's perfect. Then we have Wealthfront. That's my other account. And that is where I'm saving for him some college money. Not to pay for college, but some, getting started money, spending money for things that he needs for college. Then we have my Ally buckets. This is where I'm saving for his graduation trip. I have no idea where we're going, but we're going somewhere. And next we have Discover Savings. So I was saving for furniture for whenever I moved into this account. And I have used a lot of this money, of course, because I've moved. And I'm going to keep the account because I continuously find myself wanting something new for the house. So I'm going to continue to fund it. And then when I need the money, I will use it. Okay. Next, we have home maintenance. So of course, I want to have this account. This was originally my home down payment account. Now it's home maintenance, because if anything needs to be updated, or if I want like a couple of things that I want for the house, like a fence and some other things. So I'm going to continue to fund this one here as well. Then we have another Capital One for my retirement. I'm trying to save some money that I took out years ago. So I'm funding that account. And then I have Navy Federal. So this is the one that I am not funding right now. Originally, this was my moving fund, right? So I was saving for a U-Haul and things like that. So now that I don't need that anymore, I don't know what I want to use this account for. So for the month of March, there is nothing going into this fund, but you can see that my total savings is $750. Moving on to investments, my total for investments is $700. I decided to take away all of the other investment accounts, and I'm only going to stick to one now, you guys. One for me and one for my son. The one that I chose is Fidelity. I think this is my favorite one, so I'm not going to do Vanguard. I'm not going to do TD Ameritrade. I think I was doing a couple other side things. So now it's just going to be Fidelity for me. Okay, so I have my Roth IRA, $500 going into that. And I also have just a regular brokerage account, $50 going into that. And then my HSA, $50 going into that. These are all on auto. So that money goes in automatically each month. And then my son has Charles Schwab. So he has a custodial account. $100 is going into that one. Okay. And that's it, right? That's it. So we have a zero-based budget, you guys, $4,796.21. And we got it down to zero. So my money is going in all these places. So again, you guys, you want to make sure you know where every single dollar is going. So you have to make sure you are creating your budget. I cannot stress how important a budget is. Next, let's take a look at some of the things that are not included in my budget. So you won't see health insurance and life insurance. Those things are automatically deducted. You won't see dental and vision. Again, automatically deducted. My cell phone bill is a business expense, so it comes out of a different account. You won't see me purchase household items in my grocery budget. So things like paper towels, paper cups, trash bags, those are all going to be in my Sam's Club sinking fund. So you won't see me post that on my monthly budget. Entertainment, that comes out of my fun money sinking fund. So anytime I go out to dinner or anything like that, anything fun, it's coming out of a different account, okay? Fast food, you won't see that in my budget because I'm typically using extra money that's on my Cash App or some type of gift card. As a teacher, I get gift cards all the time. I also get gift cards when I use my reward points on my credit cards and things like that. So that typically is where I'm getting my fast food from, or I could get it from my fun money account. And then you don't see credit cards under debt because I do not carry a balance. So there's nothing to write down for credit cards under debt. So I don't even purchase it if I cannot turn around and pay it off. Okay, so I use my credit cards very differently from when I started my YouTube channel. Okay, remember I was in $30,000 in credit card debt. So now let's talk about these marching orders. So this is what I talked about earlier when we first started the video. These are some things I want you to think about for the month of March. Now, I told you about Lynn Richardson. This is where I got the idea from. She always talks about marching orders every single year. So I'm going to give you guys my orders that I want for you. And I'm going to do the same thing, you all. This is for me as well for the month of March because I have some things I need to work on. So number one is to get your money in order. If you are in a situation right now where you don't have an emergency fund, I need you to get your money in order because right now it's so much going on. It's inflation. Everything is sky high. I mean, just today, at the time of this recording, the Feds went up on the interest rates yet again. It's just a lot going on. So if you don't have something to fall back on, you need it. So start with number one, get your money in order for the month of March. Okay. Next, we have get your daily routine in order. So if you don't have a process of what you do from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, I want you to do that. And even for me, I have fallen out of my routine so bad. So I am trying to get back on my routine in this new home, but I'm trying to do that. So that is my challenge for you as well. Number three, get your home in order. So that can mean simply organizing your home, cleaning your home, because when your home is not organized, sometimes you can't get a daily routine going. Sometimes you can't get your finances in order because I know if you're anything like me, everything kind of has to be in place or I'm totally just out of sync, right? So get your home in order. That's the next marching order for you. Then number four, we have get your health in order. So of course you cannot do anything unless you are healthy. So for me, I'm talking to myself because I need to start eating better. I need to start back working out. I do have a Peloton, so my goal is to get back on track with that and start putting that exercise in my daily routine. So maybe that can be an upcoming video of how that's going for me. And then lastly, I want you to get your mind in order. I need you to change your mindset about every single thing, okay? Don't think that you don't make enough money to get started on your budget or, whatever it is that's blocking you from reaching your goals. I want you to just change your mindset right now. So these are your 5 marching orders. Comment below which one you're going to try to do, or maybe you're going to try to do all of them. And that's completely fine because I know I'm working on every single one of them, even getting my money in order because I'm still not where I want to be. And that's okay. So you got to start somewhere. Next up, I want you to comment below. I'm ready. if you're ready to do these marching orders and if you're ready to start your budget. Okay, y'all, I'm so big on budgeting and I'm so big on creating sinking funds and creating a cushion. Those are like my top 3 things. So comment below. Don't forget to share your goals and share your journey, but just comment I'm ready if you're ready to do any of these things, whether it's starting the budget or the marching orders. Okay, please comment below. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. And then lastly, you all, before I go, you may also like my video on planning ahead when you have extra income. This is something I do every single time I get any type of paycheck, whether it's extra or not extra. I make sure that I plan where this money is going, and the plan may change between the time I make the plan and the time I get the money, and that is okay. So whether it is your refund check, whether it's just extra income, whatever it is, whether it's a gift from someone, I don't care if somebody gives me $100, I'm going to write down where I'm going to put it, right? So check out my video. I'm going to link this one below as well. This may be something that you would like to watch. So you guys, thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you are loving this content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time Edupreneur Diaries posts a new video. And of course, don't forget to share.